Hey Gemini, what's up gang? Hope everybody is well. We're gonna go ahead and look into who or what is coming towards you next, okay? So if that's something that interests you, do stick around. Gemini, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's gonna have all the information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you have vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you're returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well, hope you're taking care of yourself. I do hope that you're doing what's best for you, boo. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you for all the good vibes. It really does mean the world, okay? All right, guys, so I felt really strongly like putting lotion on my hands and on my face, and that's usually a sign for me that either it's somebody thirsty that's coming your way or you've been thirsty for this. And this could be like, I've been really wanting an opportunity to come my way. I'm really wanting a maybe you're selling your house and you've been wanting a buyer, right? I've been really wanting a buyer to come my way. I've been really wanting, I don't know, whatever it is that you've been thirsting for could possibly be coming, okay? So that's interesting. We do have the crown that came out. Now, obviously we have to distinguish who, if it's a who or a what, and which we'll get into in the reading, but this is, as of now, I'm going to read like both, like it's a who or a what. Who is coming your way? Somebody who is incredibly accomplished, okay? This is somebody who has some kind of maybe title or position that's very important. This could be a leader of sorts, or this could be somebody who has inherited something, inherited some kind of great power. This could be somebody who has a lot of responsibility on their shoulders, okay? And somebody who has to basically be here, be there for everybody at any given moment. This could definitely be somebody who is on call at work, possibly, so their phone could go off at 3 o'clock in the morning and they got to get up and they got to go to work. And so they're going to need somebody who's understanding of that. But this is somebody who could possibly wanting to offer you something, could possibly be maybe recognizing you for your efforts or something that you're accomplishing and is very impressed by you as well. Now, if this is a what, this could be an offer, right? It could be an opportunity. It could be a level up. It could be something that is going to be considered a prestigious honor that not everybody gets, So it's the energy of like, wow, this has been given to me and I feel selected. I feel important. I feel special, You could be feeling like the spotlight is on you or you're being noticed in some kind of way. All right, let's get some charms though, because I'm feeling like getting charms for this reading. So who or what is coming towards Gemini gang next, Spirit? Who or what is coming towards Gemini gang next, please? Who or what is coming towards Gemini gang? For some reason I'm seeing an apple in my mind's eye. So that might be significant. All right. Maybe the apple of your eye, or you're the apple of somebody's eye, okay? This is what we have. This lifesaver has been wanting to come out a lot recently when we do the charms. So this could be a saving grace. This could be somebody who is maybe, I don't know, maybe they are somebody who's very protective, for sure. We have an ex. Oh, Lord, right? Yeah, we have an ex and we do have, okay, well, first of all, we have the Aquarius sign and we have the Pisces sign. So Pisces, Aquarius could definitely be significant for somebody here, but we do have an ex and we have the chain. All right. And so there could be somebody who, and it was attached to this key that has the heart on the end of it. So this could be somebody who is chained to the idea that you are the one for them. They feel like you hold the key to their heart here, and maybe they've had a hard time breaking free from you. This person could be wanting to reach out. Maybe this person feels like there was an unhealthy attachment or something in the past, and maybe both of you guys are more balanced now, and it's like we can kind of, do this better, right? We also have the I tried charm, which is really sticking out to me. So whoever this is, it feels like this person might feel like they tried, right? Like they tried their best, or they want to try harder. They want to try again. That's just something that is coming through, guys. All right. This could also be something that you've tried very hard in. Maybe you've tried several times in the past to make whatever this is happen or work. And now finally we're going to see some kind of result from this. We have the scales, which is big Libra energy, but does not have to be. Whatever this is, it's meant to be fair. It's meant to be just. It could be some kind of karmic payback or retribution. Like this was always ever meant to come your way. It just needed to get around to you. This could also be maybe somebody who's involved in the legal field somehow. Maybe they're a lawyer, a judge, a police officer or something like that, okay? If you are waiting for a court date, or if you're waiting for a settlement, for sure, with the scales and the money coming out, this could possibly be something that is going to take place. If you're waiting for any kind of paperwork, I feel like this is a big confirmation for that. Of course, we have the money, right? So money could definitely be coming your way, a small check perhaps, or maybe there's going to be a job increase, another source of revenue or income is coming in. If you work off commission, tips, donations, something like that, you could get a nice one that comes in. But it doesn't feel like super substantial, because I have quite a few of these money charms. So when more than one comes out, for me, it's very substantial. This is just like a quick check, or it's a little money coming in, you know? It could be something substantial though, if it is like a settlement or something. So take that as it resonates. We also have the peace charm, which has actually been very popular recently when we've been pulling charms. For some reason, that's been coming out a lot. So my 70s and 60s babies, you could be in here, but for some of you, it's like peace, like wanting peace, or maybe somebody peaceful is coming your way, somebody that promotes peace in your life, or they make you feel peaceful. Okay. Or maybe there's gonna be peace to a situation, especially with this, scale, because it makes me feel like there could be resolution here. So if you've been battling somebody or fighting it out in court or whatever, it's like there could be a peaceful resolution that's about to take place. We have the bird, a message flying in from a distance. This is a messenger bird, okay? So this could be a message from spirit coming in. You could be getting a lot of signs and synchronicities coming up, but this could also be a actual message. And when this bird comes out, it feels like it's a written message for me. I don't know, I always just pick that up. So it could be email, it could be a text, or maybe even a written letter in your mailbox, but it does feel like there's going to be a written message. And I just saw a beautiful yellow butterfly fly by, so maybe that's a confirmation for somebody. And yellow is the solar chakra, which does talk about how you express yourself. So maybe this person has been wanting to express themselves to you. We have the rocking horse here, but this is not just a rocking horse. This is a rocking unicorn horse, okay? So for some of you guys, there could be something where maybe you've been waiting to kind of take off in a certain area. You've been waiting for your talents or your gifts or your skills to be recognized. Maybe you feel like you've been putting in a lot of effort, but like the rocking horse, it puts in all the work, but it doesn't get anywhere. Maybe that's how you've been feeling. There could be a change here in regards to this. I also feel like you're going to just let your uniqueness come out more. Something that's coming towards you could be an opportunity to be more unique in a certain area. Of course, we do have the key with the heart, like I said. All right, so for some of you guys, there could be where I'm hearing you must be true to your heart, okay? So maybe there's somebody who has the key to your heart, or maybe you're going to figure out the key to your heart, or the key to a situation. It's through your heart space, like being true to your heart. That's how you're going to unlock that door. I don't know, there's something there with that, but I'm definitely picking up romantic vibes with this. Somebody feels like you have the key to their heart, or that, you know, it's a match here. Okay, like your key fits perfectly into their lock. Ew. All right, that's for somebody. And then we have the broom. Okay, so there could be a cleaning, a clearing energy, definitely freshening something up or making something better here. There's also a protective energy that's coming through with this broom. I don't know why, but maybe brooms are significant for you or for your family or something. Maybe you guys make brooms or something, I don't know, but brooms are significant for somebody. But yeah, I'm getting basically energy of sweeping out the old, and that makes sense too with the chain, because it's like anything that makes me feel bound or anything that's unhealthy, I don't want it chained to me, you know. I want to be free to move around. All right, so that is the charms. That's what we have for that. All right, so let's jump into this. We are going to look into the aesthetic. So hopefully we can determine here with this whether this is a who or a what that is coming towards you. But we'll just take it as it goes. And I also want to pull some tea leaves, I think. And if we do pick up on a who is coming towards you, I want to pick up on some feelings, especially if this is somebody that maybe you've already connected with and they're just making a move or something. Like, we'll see, okay? Oh, lots of butterflies out my window suddenly, okay? I get a lot of butterflies around here, which is nice, but there's just a lot that I've seen since I started filming. That one was like a copperish orange one, so butterflies could just be very significant. I also think of Scorpio when I think of butterflies, because they go, you know, butterflies obviously go through the transformation from caterpillar, so there could be a Scorpio coming your way. Okay. All right, let's see. What do we have here? Who or what is coming towards Gemini gang next, Spirit? Who or what? Okay. We have the daily grind. Okay, so the daily grind, and we have divine masculine on the bottom of the deck. So I'm getting a couple messages. First of all, this could definitely be somebody that you see every day, or somebody that interacts with you somehow every day, okay? This is somebody who either you're part of their everyday or vice versa. And yeah, this person could be maybe wanting to be a little bit more of a prominent feature in your life, for sure. Others of you, I am getting that there is a level up in what you're doing. You might become a little bit more busy here because we see like a calendar and they're making notes and they're reading something and they got letters over here. It's like, it's a busy desk. There's a lot going on here. So for some of you guys, there could be an influx when it comes to business, when it comes to maybe shifts or hours that you're being given. Possibly if you have customers, if you have, you know, clients, if you do any kind of freelance or anything like that, it's like there's a boost here that's about to take place. And you're going to have to jump into this masculine energy. We all have feminine and masculine within us. And masculine is just the doing, right? It's the taking action. It's being a leader. It's a driven type of energy. And I do feel like you're going to have to be driven and take a lot of action to get the things done that you need to. So for who or what so far, I am leaning more towards a what with this card. And it feels like what is a very busy schedule. You're going to be very busy, booked and busy, okay? Moving forward. Let's see what else. Who or what is coming Gemini's way, please? Who or what is coming Gemini's way? Who or what is coming Gemini's way, please? Who or what? Oh, okay. We have a good lie. Well, you know. And we got somebody watching from a distance, okay? And we have carrying connections with reading the fine print. For me, it feels like somebody who's hiding their feelings, you know? Because it just doesn't make no sense for somebody who's not interested in you to be coming your way. But somebody could be lying about the fact that they're not interested in you, or they could be coming off that way, right? So maybe there's somebody around you, and we did see the X with the chain to you and all that stuff in the charms. So there could be somebody who thinks back on the past and maybe thinks about you, or maybe thinks about how something was a good lie or something. I'm going to clarify that good lie, please, for who or what is coming Gemini's way. Can we clarify this good lie, please? Yeah, we have healing. I feel like you've healed from this. And maybe somebody has acted like they're good or something and they're not. This could also be somebody who you know they're a liar. You know, sometimes tarot is here to warn us, so we won't spend too much time dwelling on this. We'll see what the tarot has to say. But sometimes tarot is here to warn us, and it's like, maybe this is somebody that you know that they don't have anything to offer you, and you've healed from this, you moved on, but they want to come back around, and it's like maybe they're acting like they are healed too, or they've moved on too, or they're good, or they're different now, they've changed. And it's a good ass lie. It's a good lie, meaning they do very well. It's very convincing, but it's a lie. That could be for somebody too. We'll extra clarify. We'll get into it, but let's move on. Let's get one more pile for who or what is coming Gemini's way. Who or what is coming Gemini's way, please? That could be that rocking horse energy too. I'm just going to say it real quickly. It feels like somebody might sit here and act like, oh, we're going somewhere. We're doing this, right? With this little rocking horse. It's like, we're going to make this happen. We're going to be together or whatever. And it's like nothing changes, or they drag their feet or whatever. Okay, who or what is coming Gemini's way? Let's get one more. Who or what is coming Gemini's way, please? Who or what is coming? Oh, Lord have mercy. That's a little bit too much. Who or what is coming Gemini's way? Who or what is coming? Give me a second. Okay. Who or what is coming Gemini's way, please? Guys, it was one card that time that fell out, so I'll keep that one. But they were just like flying off to the side, like cannonball. Like, come on. I'm not trying to go fishing here. All right. So we have a gift. Okay. So I'm getting a couple different storylines, guys, okay? And that's okay, because it's like there's multiple people watching and there's multiple things that are coming your way. So let's just generalize really quickly before we start clarifying extra hard. We have a busy schedule that's coming your way. You are going to be busy, and with everyday things, which might feel annoying because it's like, you know, there might be like double shifts that you have to do, or staying late, or extra events at the kids' school, or maybe some unexpected doctor's appointments or check-ins that pop up, or maybe you do have a particularly busy season that's about to be heading your way, and you've been aware of it and you've been getting yourself organized and ready. But yes, there is about to be a busy season here with just everyday things, work, life, all that stuff. That is definitely coming your way. We also have somebody, I don't know, this is definitely giving a who. I haven't come down to a conclusion about this energy yet, because it does feel like there's something about this person that you don't necessarily trust, or you're just not sure, right? So we're going to see, but it feels like somebody you already have a slight history with. And this person might be coming your way, and maybe they were a liar in the past and maybe they're healed now. We will see, okay? We also have a gift here, and this is an unexpected gift. It's coming from the divine here, or it feels like it just comes out of nowhere. But yeah, something is going to be gifted or given to you. And this could be for all the work that you've done spiritually. Maybe this is like a spiritual inheritance or blessing or something here. Can we get something for this every day? Every day is a winding road. I don't know why that song's coming through. We have the fan, romance, celebration, party. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot going on. You know, like your day book is really getting booked up. Your calendar is really getting booked up moving forward. You have a lot. And there, again, if you have like clients or, you know, people who come into your business or they buy, you know, products from you or whatever, it's like, it's constant. If maybe you're the face of something and you're out there in the community and you're, you know, talking about this and doing that and having meetings and whatever, it's like, it's a lot going on, you know? It just feels like you're constantly updating your calendar here moving forward with new events, new things that you have to take care of. So just keep that in mind that yes, it does feel like this is going to be busy. Okay, can we get something for this good lie with the healing? Can we get something with this good lie with the healing spirit? What is this for Gemini, for who or what is coming towards Gemini? Okay, that's too much for me, but June, all right. June Geminis or Cancer energy. And then we have the bat, which is sabotage with work. Somebody could have let work sabotage a connection. You know, especially if you're a June Gemini. Or this is about a June Gemini. Take it as it resonates. But it does feel like somebody might have let work get in the way, or people at work get in the way of a connection here. You know? Let's see. It's a good lie. What is this? What is this? Okay, we have clouds, temporary problems. Yeah. It just feels like for some of you guys, like you're less than enthused about this because maybe you just don't know if you can trust this person. What is this gift? What is this gift here for what's coming, Geminis? Oh, we have a victory. Nice. Okay. Look, shout out to my June Geminis again on the bottom of the deck. Y'all are about to have a victory. I'm not saying May Geminis aren't. I mean, I'm a May Gemini, so I hope we are. But yeah, I just feel like there's something significant here with that. Okay, so yeah. And this could be in the middle here. This could have been temporary problems where it's like this person, maybe they did let work get in the way. Maybe they've seen the light or something like that. Maybe they were lying to themselves. We'll see, okay? I want to pull some emotions really quickly for this middle part because that is definitely a who. The rest is a what. I hope y'all are keeping up with this. This is a different format for this type of reading. This person that's coming towards Gemini, this good lie with the healing and the temporary problems, right? What are they feeling towards Gemini, gang? What is this person feeling towards Gemini, gang? We have shadow work. Yes, this is somebody who has done some kind of shadow work, guys. Like they've integrated some kind of lesson here or some kind of shadow aspect to themselves. So yes, this person definitely could have been showing up in a not great energy. They might have even seen you this way because there's a mirroring effect here with this shadow work card, right? And it's also giving like the twins. So it is giving Gemini energy. But they could have seen you this way. Like maybe you were presenting a good lie and it wasn't necessarily that you were a liar. It's just that you were in shadow energy, but you've healed and this was temporary. That's for some of you guys. But for others of you, yeah, you feel like this person, or you're going to see when this person shows up, like how they're feeling is that they've done a lot of shadow work. How is this person feeling? How is this person feeling towards Gemini, gang? This good lie with this healing energy. How's this person feeling towards Gemini? We have forgive. Yeah, it feels like this person wants your forgiveness, guys. Listen, y'all know I'm not one of those readers that's like that. I swear, you know, I can't throw a nickel in any direction without hitting a damn reader talking about a reconciliation on YouTube. It gets so fucking annoying. So it's even more kind of annoying when it shows up in my own readings. But since it doesn't show up often, I feel like y'all can trust this a little bit more. Or at least I can trust it a little bit more because it doesn't show up all the time. But it does feel like somebody wants to have forgiveness here. Okay. There's also something possibly about a pinky promise. Like maybe your souls made a pinky promise to each other. But yeah, there's, and it's interesting, we have two different parts, right? Two people on the shadow work card, two hands. It is giving the feeling of like we've both made mistakes here, or we both were in shadow energy. We both were, you know, operating out of unhealed wounds here. And now we've integrated some kind of lesson we've learned. And we see how that was just a good lie, like how we showed up or how we presented ourselves or what we were willing to give. Like it wasn't great and it did cause problems, but it's temporary problems. And there's something with this healing and forgive. It's like this person does want to heal something and they do want forgiveness, or they want to extend forgiveness to you. Take it as it resonates. Okay, so one more, just one more for the feelings of this person, the unknowing, and with renewal. Exactly. This is definitely somebody like that you've dealt with. I'm sorry, Gemini, right? Don't click off because we got a lot else we're going to get to, but this is definitely somebody that you've dealt with before. Or this is where they're coming from. That could be it too, right? This is somebody who's been through a lot. But the unknowing is letting me know that this person doesn't really know what to expect when they come towards you. They don't know how you're going to react. They don't know how they're going to react. They don't know how this is going to go. They have a feeling it will lead to a renewal or some kind of rejuvenation or hope here, but they're not sure. But either way, they have changed or they've grown or something, okay? All right, let's get some deeper messages here. Can I get something for this everyday with the romance celebration party for what's coming Gemini's way? What is this? Something is about to pick up. Something is about to increase. It's like your schedule or something is about to get intense. Yeah, the Two of Wands, there's expansion, there's growth here, and there's a lot, right? Like the Two of Wands makes you feel like you're split in different ways or different areas. I got to put my attention here, and then I got to put my attention here. And then now the boss is asking me to do this too. It's like there's a lot going on, and you are being asked to remain balanced and calm. You're also being asked to have healthy boundaries. If you can't do something, it's a no, right? Like, don't throw more on your plate than you are able to handle. I'm so guilty of that. I used to be like that, especially like in my corporate job. I would just keep saying, okay, sure, I'm right on top of that, Rose. I'm right on top of that, Rose. I'm right on, just doing the most when I was screaming inside and like on the verge of a nervous breakdown because I was so stressed and like the pressure was like my head was going to pop off my body at any moment. That's how much pressure I was feeling to just achieve, be here, show up, do this, do that, plus my own life. With my kids, and I was still filming for the channel at that point. Like, it was a lot. And so if you're feeling that way, Spirit is saying it's okay to delegate. It's okay to make the choices of like, you know what, I think I'm going to focus on this and I can't really do that, or I have my hands full with this. I'm going to have to say no. I can't show up here. I can't do that because it feels like, again, there's so many invites or there's something like that. This could even be like a lot of clients coming in, like say you have clients and they're all booking at once and you're like, well, it's going to be a couple weeks out because I'm busy. And yeah, there are going to be some people who are, entitled and don't want to wait, and that's their problem. Oh, well, they can either wait or not wait, but either way, you can't do more than what you can do. There's a strong message coming through with that, guys. Okay. So just keep that in mind. And if you get invited to like several different parties, several different dates, several different this, it's like, you can only do what you can do. You're not Wonder Woman going into a phone booth and spinning around and like you change your outfit and now you're here. It's like you can only do what you can do. So they're really asking you to have like firm boundaries here when it comes to how you're expending your energy. Give me something else for this because I do feel like there's going to be a lot of invites. My nose is itching. I feel like there's going to be a lot of invites here. They could just show up in your mailbox. Like, how the hell did the Rotary Club even get my address? And they're, referring to me by my government name, my first and my last name. How do they even know I exist? Like, there could be things like that happening, okay? So we have the Five of Wands, and then we have the Four of Pentacles. Five of Wands, of course, is my bird bitch card, but I'm actually not really getting that. I mean, maybe. Especially if you're going to be, like, around pretentious people that are just, like, I don't know, so full of themselves, and you're like, yeah, I don't want to be around that vibe, then it's okay to say no. But this is actually making me feel like you're here, there, and everywhere. The Five of Wands can also be competition. It can be chaos. It can be, feeling a little overwhelmed by how much action is taking place. It's like there's a little bit of a confusion or disorganization here. And so again, the Four of Pentacles is asking you to enforce healthy boundaries where needed, right? Like, I'm sorry, I already have my week completely booked up. I can't take on another event, or I can't take on another client call, or I can't do another meeting, or you're going to have to get somebody else to go to this meeting over here or whatever, because I'm already doing this at that time. Or say this ends and then this starts in 10 minutes, and it's going to be at least a 25-minute drive to get from here to there. How do you expect me to show up? There's something where maybe people are putting a lot of pressure on you, maybe at work or something. Excuse me, guys, I had to get a drink. Maybe they're putting a lot of pressure on you at work and they're like expecting you to make it happen. And it's like, bro, if traffic's going to take 25 minutes and it starts in 10, what do you want me to do? Glide through the stop signs? I can't do that. Like, I gotta, there's something here with that. So don't be afraid to pull back or just say no. You don't even have to explain yourself. No is a complete sentence, y'all. Yes, exactly. King of Swords. That's my final answer. So You know, or maybe like it's like when you try to leave and go to work and like the neighbor's like, hey, how you doing? And it's like, okay, we're gonna have to have this conversation on my day off in, I don't know, 8 days, okay? I don't have time for this. Like there's something where you're just gonna have to let people know you can't do it. You're busy. You're booked and busy, right? And this is 5, 6, 7 of Wands. That's a defense card. It's like, yeah, you're gonna have to have boundaries, healthy boundaries. Because you're gonna be frazzled. I'm getting somebody like with like frazzled hair, tired. You know, like you're going to be frazzled and tired if you try to accomplish all of this, you know? So I know you're good, Gemini, but damn, are you that good? Yeah, it's like if one more thing pops up, kapooey, right? Catastrophe is about to happen if one more thing pops up on my schedule. You know, I can only do so much. Yeah, so that's that message. We've talked about it enough. Let's move on. Okay, this person, because this is definitely a who. This person that's done this shadow work wants forgiveness or wants to extend forgiveness, doesn't know how things are going to turn out, but they're hoping for the best. They realize something was a good lie in the past. I want to ask a couple questions. So first of all, who is this person? Let's get that first. It's going to be different for everybody, so just take what resonates. Who is this person that's coming towards Gemini, gang? This, I thought something popped, but it didn't. Who is this person that's, okay, we have the Ace of Swords here. Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and I do see the star popping out, and I saw a little glimpse of the Strength card. So Leo, Aquarius could be significant. Page of Cups, there's the King of Wands. This is somebody who has recognized the truth. They've had an epiphany when it comes to something, okay? I don't know what they've discovered. Maybe they've discovered that they were wrong about something, you know, that they were handling something the wrong way, or they were putting out a certain perception. And so maybe this is like somebody who could have like treated you a certain way, did something a certain way, and then got mad at you when you reacted in exactly the way that anybody else would react, right? It's like they blamed you for taking their actions or their words as like, this is what it is, as surface value. Like, no, you should read between the lines. You should know that I want to be with you, even though I'm treating you like I don't, right? You should know that I want to. And it's like they got mad at you for not giving them the benefit of the doubt. But I feel like as time has passed or something here, it's like this person has realized that that was kind of dumb. Like you can't expect people to read your mind or read between the lines. Like they're only going to be able to go off what you're giving them. And so if you aren't giving them much, well, you know, there's something there with that. Okay. Yeah, this person could have had an epiphany recently, or maybe something has unlocked in their heart space here with the Page of Cups. It's interesting because the Page of Cups is one of my forgiveness cards, and we have forgiveness out here. So this person could just want to extend, like, you know, an olive branch almost, or be like, you know, I was not acting properly, or I've had time to think, or I'm thinking about things in a different way. Because I feel like when this all went down, they thought they were correct, or they thought that this was right? With the good lie, it's giving the energy of like, damn, that was such a good lie, I even fooled myself. Like I thought that I was right, but they've had a change of heart or something here. And we saw the King of Wands, and the King of Wands with the Ace of Swords is a great communicator. It's also somebody who is maybe a performer or is used to being in front of a crowd or used to getting recognition, used to being admired and loved. And so maybe they came at you like that. Like they expected you to be all up on their Disney. Okay, for some of you guys, like they expected you to just be on their D. And you're like, look, this is a partnership. It's supposed to be equal. It's not supposed to be just me giving. If you're not going to give back, then what's the point? But they might have been used to just being like adorned and having people fight for them and throw flowers at them. And it's like, I'm not here to do that, bro. So there's something there with that. Interesting, because I saw Aquarius energy too. And that was one of the charms that we saw, Aquarius. Okay, so give me another one for who this person is really quickly. Who this person is. Who is this person? This good lie, healing type of it. And we have the Page of Cups that came back out, and it was on the bottom of the deck. We have the Tower. This is somebody who does make an impression no matter where they go. Like it's like, bam, people know that they've arrived or they stand out in some kind of way. This could definitely be an artist or creative type, or somebody who like is good at, you know, I feel like this person is good at writing their feelings, painting their feelings, sculpting their feelings, right? Knitting their feelings, singing their feelings, but they're not actually good at speaking and communicating their feelings one-on-one to somebody, you know? And I feel like this might be something that this person is starting to understand. This is somebody who is a big softie at heart. Maybe they, you know, when you think about it, most of the things in nature that have like really soft, delicate insides have a shell. Like crabs, turtles, snails, eggs, right? Like these things have hard shells to protect them, but you know, that's because they're very vulnerable inside. So I'm not trying to make excuses for this person, guys. I'm just reading cards, and as the reader, I can see deeper into this person than maybe you guys are able to. And I do see the wound or the trauma or the emotion behind the behavior, right? So I see that, yes, they probably didn't treat you the right way, or they acted like a certain way that you didn't appreciate, but I can see why they did that. So take it as it resonates. You don't have to do anything. This is not like, because this person's coming in, you have to ride off into the sunset with them. This is just letting you know this is who could be possibly coming towards you. Okay, so I want to know something in particular. I want to know what the good lie was. What was the good lie here? Because it almost feels like this person has discovered that something was a good lie. What is the good lie? What was the good lie? Yeah, I feel like the good lie was that this person was ready and like all in and like, I'm a risk taker, right? Like, I don't know if there's something like that where this person's like, I'll get the job done, right? I don't know. There's something here where the good lie was how willing or able or ready that they, or free that they were, right? I don't feel like this person was free or that this person was willing or able or ready, because the moment that it came time to jump off the cliff, it's like they're showing me that same thing that I saw in a reading months ago. I forget what the reading was, but it was a vision that I had of somebody like you drive up to the cliff with somebody and you're like, yes, we're going to do it. We're going to jump off the cliff. And they're like, oh my God, we are like this, right? We're gonna jump off the cliff together, and you guys run to jump off the cliff, and you jump, Gemini, and you're like, wee, right, on the way down. And then you turn around as you're on the way down, and you notice this person has ran back, jumped in the car, right, drove off, and you're like, this motherfucker. It's giving the energy of somebody who acted like they were willing to jump in with you when they really weren't. Okay, that's my way of explaining that, guys. Then maybe again you were like, okay, well, I guess it's time to release you back to the ocean. But yeah, there's somebody who acted like they were on your level. They were as deep as you. They were ready to take it there. I got this. Me and you were like two peas in a pod. Like, we got this. But really, that's not the case. That was the lie. You know, they acted like they were willing to jump in and they weren't. Yeah, the good lie was that they acted like they were willing to commit, or that they had some kind of same values as you, or you guys wanted the same things, you were on the same page, you were heading in the same direction, and really you weren't. This person could have also lied possibly about their finances or a family situation. Okay, so maybe this person was already betrothed or spoken for. That's for some of you guys. For others of you, this person could have lied about maybe their family somehow. I don't know how they would lie about their family, but there could have been something about that. Like, yeah, my family was great and we all loved each other, but really they're all like raving lunatics. Like, just be honest. We all have fucked up families. You're not going to be judged, boo. Okay, I promise. But there's something like that with this person. So what are their intentions coming in? And then we're going to move on. What are their intentions coming in for Gemini gang? Because this person is coming in. We have the Ace of Wands. Okay, what are their intentions? I'm gonna need a little bit more than that. What are their intentions coming in here? And then we have the King of Swords. Well, this person wants to give it to you straight in more ways than one, Gemini, especially with that Ace of Wands coming out here. This is somebody who wants to give something to you straight. They want to have a conversation with you. They don't want to mince words. They don't want to beat around the bush. This could be somebody who doesn't speak very well. When it comes to their emotions, I feel like this might be somebody who's very good at selling something, or they're very good at like expressing something. But there's something about you where it's like you terrify them. And I feel like this person might stutter a lot or can't get to the fucking point. Like, it's something like that with this person. So they want to speak passionately, eloquently, clearly, with a purpose, where it's like, okay, you know that this is what I mean because I'm saying it directly to you. And it could be something about how much they are willing to give now. You know? Yeah, the Lovers, that's their intention. Yes, I feel like this, and heavy Gemini energy too, guys. Of course, you are Geminis, most of you anyway. We have Fool, which is Aquarius energy, and Aries energy. So yeah, I feel like this person's intentions is they want to come in with a passionate communication. They want to let you know how they feel, or what happened, what's going on, what the truth that they've discovered, right? They don't want to mince words. They want to give you the facts. And with the with the Ace of Wands, they also want to, like, maybe, you know, invoke a little passion or desire here, but ultimately they want you guys to be on the same page. They want you guys to be like in this together, and like, yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay, let's move on. It's going to be up to you what we do here. We will get some advice at the end of the reading. What is this gift and this victory that's coming Gemini gang's way? Let me get some coffee, y'all. Okay. What is this gift with this victory here? What is this gift with this victory that's coming Gemini gang's way? What is this gift with this victory that's okay? We have the Ace of Cups. This is something that you have earned. Again, I said it. Didn't I say it? Okay, you went through some kind of dark night of the soul. You bloomed from a really difficult situation, and Spirit could be actually blessing you because of that, okay? Ace of Cups to me is a huge healing card, and it's also one of self-love. You have taken the focus and put it on yourself, and it's done you very well, right? You've healed some cycles, you've integrated some lessons, you've maybe even worked through some trauma or something. Maybe you went into therapy, or you got real with yourself about something. You definitely did some shadow work here. And so I feel like there is a gift that's coming because of that, like born of your pain, born of all the trauma that you had to go through. You healed yourself regardless or against all odds, and because of that, we have a gift and a victory coming. So Spirit could be blessing you with some kind of victory in some endeavor. We do have the Ace of Pentacles that just came out. Wow. Okay. All 4 aces are out in this reading. We have the Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. So I don't know much about poker or card games. I know how to play some rummy, but aces I think are significant in like poker or something like that. So there could be something like that that's going on. What is the victory going to be? What is the victory going to be? Oh, we got the 6 of Cups coming out. What is the victory going to be, Spirit, that they're being gifted? What is the victory going to be that they're being gifted? We have strength. Something, what is that song? When a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, right? Isn't that song talking about her being her own hero too? Yes, there's something like that where you are, the victory that's coming in is a strong sense of personal strength, and that's going to assure you success, basically. Like you're going to be able to handle anything. Spirit is giving you also some kind of extra protection here. I'm getting that very strongly, but it's like Spirit is giving you, I don't know, like the ability to be able to handle whatever comes your way. And this is going to ensure a victory in many areas. Also with the 6 of Cups, this could be a victory in love. I don't know, it would be wildly irresponsible for me to sit up here and tell y'all that your ex is coming back and you should definitely turn them down, right? Because I don't know you and I don't know your ex. I don't know your relationship. I don't know what situation you've been through. So for those that are like, hell nah, then great. But those of you who are like, well, I would like this person back if everything can be different. Well, then there you go. That could be this. It could be a victory where it's like, maybe this is what you've wanted. Now, for others of you with the Page of Cups, there is something possibly around a child too. Like maybe a child's illness is going to be healed, or maybe you're going to be able to have a child against all odds. Maybe you were infertile or something like that. I'm also getting with the 6 of Cups, a childhood dream or something that you've been battling since childhood or that you've wanted since childhood. It's like you're overcoming this, or there's some kind of strength here that's happening. And that's the victory. Like something that you needed to overcome. It's like you're overcoming it. Yes. And then we have the Page of Pentacles coming out with the 4 of Pentacles. You have learned healthy boundaries, but you've also learned how to kind of step out of your box a little bit and believe in yourself and take a chance. And so for you, the possibilities are endless. And we have 4 Pentacles. This is 5 with the Page, and then we have 6 with the Ace. So yeah, something could be giving back to you that you've been giving. You've given a lot of energy into this, and now you're going to receive this energy back, okay? Take it as it resonates. Let's get some advice and additional messages. You know, for some reason, I feel like pulling from the Moonology deck. I only usually pull this deck out for new moon and full moon readings, but I feel like pulling from it, so we're going to. Advice and additional messages here for Gemini gang, please. Advice and additional, we have, it's time to take action, the new moon in Aries. Isn't that so crazy with that coming out on top of that busy schedule that you're about to have? Like, yeah, you are going to have to take some kind of action. I'm also with nothing will come of this situation, void of course moon on the bottom. It's like, unless somebody takes action in a certain situation, it feels strongly like this middle part, nothing's gonna happen. So like this person's waiting for you to reach out, Gemini, or if somebody in this connection is waiting for the other person to reach out, like that's not, whoever is waiting, right? So if you're like, no, I'm definitely not waiting, I've moved on, I'm just living my life, right? Then, okay, it's on the other person. And if they're waiting, they're like, well, I hope Gemini reaches out because then I can explain myself and I can say, I'm like, nah, bro, they ain't gonna reach out. I'm just gonna let you know, like, they're not, okay? Somebody who is expecting or hoping the other person will reach out isn't going to, because the other person isn't even thinking about reaching out. They've kind of like decided, well, it is what it is and I gotta keep it moving, right? So nothing is going to happen in this situation unless the person that feels compelled to take action takes action. Make it make sense, but that's what I'm getting for somebody. Especially if this person is an Aries, because we saw that with the Fool. That's the Aries card. And we have a full moon in Aries. This is a new moon in Aries, a full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches. If y'all can see my face right now. Isn't that what their intentions was? The Ace of Wands? Yeah, somebody might just be like, they want to take it there. That's not for everybody, okay? But yeah, you're going to see a conclusion to a situation here. It's going to be fiery. We have luck is on your side, the new moon in Sagittarius. So there could be an increase here in your luck or your abundance coming through. We have work through your fears. With you and your loved ones are safe. And I feel like that's what you had to do. Like maybe you had to kind of lean on faith for a long period of your life. And you doing that, you see now like, wow, everything is okay. Or I'm okay. Or it's going to be okay. You know? And then we have a what do you need to release? Okay? And maybe that's a question that you need to ask yourself. Yeah, take time to breathe out. I feel like there's going to be an opportunity for you to relax here moving forward, okay? I want to get some specific advice for the person in the middle, just because, you know, it's a touchy situation. So let's get some romance angels. Advice for when this person comes back to Gemini. Advice. What does Gemini need to know? We have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay. So when this person comes out, when this person comes back, you and this person are both going to have to maybe have a conversation, a confirming conversation, but there's going to have to be a recognition here of like, this is ascending to a new level now. You know, we can't come back to each other and then start off right where we left off. Like, you know, start off crazy, sexy, casual, cool, not really taking it seriously, whatever the issue was before. Or maybe if the issue was, you know, we were ultra committed and we needed to take a step back. It's like we can't do the same things that we were doing before when this person comes back. And for me personally, I feel like if somebody that you have a history with, they come back, they should be ready, right? And this might be your advice here. Like, make sure this person's ready. Because if they're coming back and they're still not sure, they still don't know, they're still not ready, it's like, why did they come back? Did they come back because they took the time to heal and reflect and they realized that, yes, I am better with you in my life? Or are they coming back just because it's some kind of egoic victory that they want to have with you? You know, or that they miss, you know, you stroking their ego or always being there for them or something like that. It's like, you know, because something is leveling up with this person if they come back. It's like, we are taking this to the next stage. So whatever that stage is for y'all. What else do we have here? Advice for when this person comes back. We have give your relationship a chance. Working on your partnership here, okay? That's gonna be too many for me. Came out with all this too. So the advice could be, if you want it, then yes, you need to work on it, right? Like it's giving it a chance to grow, giving it a chance to flourish, giving it a chance to be what it's going to be. Again, if you want it. That's what this is feeling like. It feels like the advice here is for people who are willing to entertain this. The advice could be with the honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. It could be to get away, enjoy some time together, get away from the hustle bustle or the crowd or whatever. And then maybe, you know, they say like when you travel with somebody, you really get to know them. Maybe that's something that you guys need, is to be together so that way this bond strengthens or something. Okay, and then last but not least, we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It's interesting with deception on the bottom of the deck because both of these characters are wearing masks, and it almost feels like that was the problem before, was that there was a deceptive type of communication. We're not, you know, we saw that with the good lie, right? We're acting like we're ready when we're really not. We're doing things or we're saying things that are implying this, but it's really this inside, and we're not communicating the truth. We're not being honest for whatever reason, and there needs to be honest, open communication between you two, where it's like we really are on the same page, you know, whether that means we're going to take our time or we're going to take it to the next level or whatever. It's like, at least we all know, and there's nothing being left for assumption or guessing, you know, because that's a recipe for disaster when you kind of gotta figure out what somebody's thinking or what somebody wants versus they're telling you straight up. Okay guys, that has been your reading. I do hope that it helps, hope it resonates, hope it does something. Yeah, and I'll see you on the next